What up, tubers? Welcome back to another draft here on Arena Open Day 2. Finally got there on the 7th effort. Of course, it was one that I did not record, so you don't get the qualifying attempt, but you get all the lead-ups to it. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget to check out cardkingdom.com/Numot for all your Magic card needs. We've opened a good one, Wrath of the Skies, one of the more unique effects you can get. We're passing a Vault, Defiler, Auxiliary, Ironworks, Dryad. Let's try to get some money, honey. So remember, you need to go 3-1 or 4-0 in draft number 1 to qualify for draft number 2, and then draft number 2 is where you can potentially get cash. I think it's actually going to be correct here now just to snap up the Conduit Goblin and look to be red-white energy. Given our first pick, I think this is right. I think the best card in the pack is Horrific Assault. But if we can spike the energy deck with this start, it's going to be incredible, and I think I like doing this for a high competitive event like the Arena Open. Okay, and bingo. Bingo, 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 bongo. Third pick discharge is insane. We lose out on a Hex Gold Slith, no big deal. This is an incredible start. This is exactly what we're looking for. Feeling good, feeling good. Sometimes with these Arena Opens, you know, you get some awkward starts. You don't open a good rare, but this is going very well. I am very pleased. Oh, so it turns out in the very first video I uploaded of this Arena Open attempt, I didn't actually punt the final game. As somebody in the comments mentioned, it wasn't actually a true punt. The game would have continued, or rather, I could have still died by playing a different, if I didn't play a different way. So, feel a little bit vindicated, but still, mistake is a mistake. Lose on a Breathe Your Last here in black. That doesn't matter. I think we're pretty locked in. We're taking the Proud Pack Rhino. We'll see if one of those white cards wheels, and not the white itself. Haha. Raven Charm's fantastic. Okay, it looks like black might be open, though. Or at least it's getting past a bit. There's also a Perilous Landscape here. I think that would be another good option instead of just taking the Thraben Charm, but Thraben Charm was one of the better removal spells you can get, just so versatile. Every single mode has utility. There is a chance I want to jump into black. As much as I want to force this, if the red dries up, we've now seen a Breathe and a Marauder getting past there. Expel the Worthy. I don't mind this removal spell, as in white, sometimes you don't get the good ways to deal with cards like Writhing Chrysalis. I do often play Infernal Captor, but this is probably an expel. I'm not really losing anything anyways. Maybe like a Gargoyle in black. Tusker in green-ish. Okay, Jolted here is good. It's a late Bountiful Landscape. This is the best of the landscapes. Purely because it's 4 color for the Eldrazi decks. Alright, that's good as well. Wow, another Bountiful Landscape. So whoever's going to be drafting the Eldrazi is going to be pretty happy. Golden Tail Trainer is always an extreme letdown. I don't consider this a signal at all. It ain't no Swords to plowshares, I'll tell you that much. Okay, we wield the Ironworks, and yeah, black is incredibly open. Spymaster's Vault also coming back around. I mean, I think people still underrate the Vault, but this is the #1 of the land cycle. Yeah, but the Ironworks here is fantastic. Excellent. When your deck is good, I think Ironworks is pretty insane. It's when your deck is not good, the Ironworks flounders, but from what we have already, I expect the Ironworks to do good things in our deck. Let's take the Rose Cotton Knight here over the Superconductor. There is a chance I end up playing this. Okay, I mean... I guess there's still a chance I end up in green-white. Alright, let's go to pack 2. Not the 1-mana red rare, or rather white rare we were hoping to get. Guide of Souls, where are you? Okay, good choices though. Enchanter, Fanged Flames. The top among them. I think the Enchanter is a little bit better here. Ooh, excuse me. Maybe not even a little bit better. Enchanter's just kind of nuts. I didn't wheel the Solstice Zealot or whatever that other white card was in pack 1 initially. That's not a big deal. I think I always just take the Enchanter there. Alright, there's a Scurry of Gremlins. And what else? I guess Siege Smash would be our secondary. Void Pouncer third. Not the best pack. I expect to see a lot of good red-white coming around, though. I didn't pass very much at all. Okay, that's not bad. Wow, this is actually a really good pack for us. Ambush, another Ironworks, a Pinnacle Monk, another Charm, a Perilous. Let's see, how many good instants and sorceries do I have right now? 3? And then Jolted Awake as the 4th. Yeah, we'll take the Pinnacle Monk here. Another good DFC. Discharge, Charm, and of course Wrath of Skies, all pretty good. Another Ironworks. That's the 3rd Ironworks we've seen. Huh. Can I expect to wheel one of them and then just take the Solstice Zealot here? That's probably okay, right? It's not like they're worse in multiples, because they do stack. It's just when you get the awkward draws where you don't have the early creature / energy, it's pretty bad. So I think I'd rather take the Zealot here especially since it didn't come back last time. Another Enchanter, very good. It's our 3rd DFC, so already can consider running fewer than 17. It's a Perilous Landscape, great pickup, 6th pick. Keeps our splash available. We find ourselves like a juicy little what do you call it? Satya. Yeah, the green-black is just flowing. I mean, I think the Eldrazi are kind of flowing from this direction too, but we have another red-white land, so... Angel's quite nice, actually. I do like it quite a bit if you have Jolted Awake and good energy production as well, which we kind of do. I'm not sure if I'm going to run both of these landscapes. Because if we're just straight up 2-color, we might not need them. We'll get more value if we find like a skittering precursor or whatever, but you know, I actually wonder if the Rose Cotton Knight is worth running as a top end card now too. Yeah, look how open black is. Because we have a bunch of artifacts and enchantments, don't we? 4 artifacts and enchantments, but the ones that we have are good hits. This will be another enchantment, as it were. Is there a chance I want to run the Void Pouncer? Meltdown is like a really weak sideboard card. You would have to play against red-black artifacts specifically. Yeah, we'll pick Void there. Oh, okay. Some decent wheels. I guess we'll double up on Thraben Charms instead of taking a third. Alright, so pack 2 was not as good as pack 3. Still looking at a decent spot. Johnny Fells, the Godsire. You'll note that the Ironworks did not wheel, but I'm not, again, upset about that. Reliquary can be quite solid in these decks. Another red-white land. Venter. Yeah, easy at Johnny's, though. Another good hit for the Rose Cotton Knight as well. Vangel, it's pretty good. Same thing with Charge Bug. I wouldn't mind running the Kite. Charge Bug's like my favorite 2-drop in these red-white decks. I think Evangel probably takes it just by a little bit. It's actually funny. So even though green-black was extremely open, I think we're probably still going to end up with a better deck, having fought a little bit for clearly white-red. Well, getting a little punished here. Guess I'll take the Decree. Oof. Now we're getting a lot punished, I guess. I suppose we haven't seen that many big top-end Eldrazi. 0 Chrysalis. But some kind of green-black deck feels like it would have been really solid. There's a Charge Bug. Let's take that over second Dog Umbra. Yeah, that was the second Fleshraker we've seen too. Wow, that's incredible. So green, black, and some kind of Eldrazi were open. There's a glimpse. That's quite nice. How is our deck? That might be the deck right there. I'm not huge on Decree of Justice, though. So maybe pick up the glimpse and one more playable. Bloodstained Mire. What does that do? We don't have any utility for that, right? So I guess I might run the Sarpadian. Ooh, damn, that was a very good 8th pick. Holy smokes, Eruption's insane. Okay, Inventor Wield. Good. I could probably debate 15 lands, but I would prefer to run 16. Wow, Charge Bug came back too. Excellent. Okay, that was really, really nice. So what am I losing here? Now I kind of wish I had gotten that second or third Ironworks after wheeling the double bug. Man, 13th pick Bountiful Landscape. Yeah, it's kind of absurd. Okay, I think we ended up with a pretty nice deck. My removal might be a little bit lacking. Let's double check our removal. I mean, that can kind of count as removal. Oh, you know what? Maybe not. Never mind. I have a lot more removal than I thought. Okay. Yeah, I have a lot more removal than I thought. These are like true removal spells. Then Monk, Enchanters, and Zealot are kind of removal spells. So I guess I can probably cut the Expel then. My only concern is that maybe the double Thraben Charm is also not necessary. That requires me having creatures. And I don't have like a ton of creatures in this deck. So maybe a second Thraben Charm can be a cut for 16 land. But is that too many mana sources now? I'm hesitant to run 15. I almost wonder if I should cut the Void Pouncer and then run the Rose-Caught Knight as well. 5 enchantments, 4 artifacts. Yeah, what if we do that? We're going to run this many mana sources, putting one big top-end card as one more additional top-end card. It can grab Angel, it can grab a Johnny, it can grab Scurry, Ironworks, Umbra, Charm, Double Bug, Spirit. That's pretty good. So these would be like the ideal hits. But then even if we brick or we choose opt not to, like if we hit a unicorn and don't want it, we can always make it a 4/5, right? I think I'm pretty happy with this. I mean, our start was insane. Wrath, Goblin, Discharge. Kind of fell off after that, but no big deal. Am I running both of the landscapes? I always feel bad running tap fetches, especially in these type of decks, because it really wants to be playing on curve. But I mean, that should be okay. We have so many mana sources, so. Am I supposed to go up one more white source and down one more red? It's a little bit awkward with the double bugs, I think. Even though we have like twice as many white pips, I think I'd prefer to run it like this. So in a grindier game, we can sideboard in Decree. Opponent has Graveyard or Enchantments. We can always sideboard in the Charm over something. Expel can also be fine if they're playing like big things. This deck looks good. Submit this and go fight win, baby. Get that money, honey. Off to round 1. Right, on the play. And is quite nice. So I guess we'll go ahead and fetch a white source here on turn 1. Right, we have the Jolted Awake. Let's start getting +1/+1 counters, I think. 5/3 attacking on turn 3 is pretty good. Kozilek's Unsealing. I think that's probably a pretty good target for a Thraben Charm. Yep, but naturally. Pretty good draw step there. They want to trade, they have to sack all their tokens. I'm okay with that. Alright, so we want to draw Sundering Eruption. That's not a bad draw. Hello, Scurry. Do I want to trade Evangel for one of their Chrysalis now? I think the answer is yes, because they would have to double block and sack one spawn. That means they lose out on a spawn for mana, or if they just chump like this, that's great too. Excellent. So they lose a Chrysalis and they lose one spawn here. We get to even kill the big one. Kozilek's Unsealing into double Chrysalis is kind of a thing, huh? Alright, I'm glad that's Stump Stomp and not Horrific Assault, so no plus life. Do we want to get our Conduit Goblin back? We would go up to 6, and then 5 more would give us 11 energy. Very close to being able to cycle Angel and bring it back with Awake as well. So is it better to get the Metastatic? No, because they could just trade with the Void Craw. So let's get the Conduit Goblin here. This means I don't get to get back my Angel, but... one energy off of being able to triple activate. We get to use, or we get to force them to use up all their mana dorks though, which is great. And we definitely play out the Witch Enchanter as a land, because if we hit one more land for Angel, we can blow up artifacts and enchantments that way anyways. Jesus. Okay, so they have to chump at least with their... Chrysalis. And I want to make them lose their Dryad, I'm pretty sure. They could have a Tusker here, though. Yeah, their deck looks very good. Ugh, and we're kind of starting to peter out, like if they do have something. Wow. Insane. Are you kidding? That's absurd. Alright. One card in hand. And it is a freaking Tusker. Jesus. Okay. Well, we have good draws, but we need to find them quickly. Play out that land, right? Yeah, I play out the land. And now they can start drawing with the Void Craw if they ever brick. Is it going to be one of those games? Really? They're going to attack for 6 for sure. My god, dude. This will be an extremely frustrating loss, but their deck is great and they drew really well, so let's hope we can just get there. We have maybe 1 or 2 draw steps. That's really good. I can get back Jolted Awake, which can get back Conduit. Can get back Thraben Charm. Is it Thraben Charm kill Tusker? Jolted Awake Rosecott Knight? What hits do I have for Rosecott Knight left? A Johnny Fells, Ironworks. So it would be a Johnny Fells that we would look for specifically. Yeah, I feel like just killing their 6/8 reach is probably right. Killing the Tusker is extremely tempting too. Oh man, I want to kill the Void Craw, but we just need them to brick like 1 or 2 turns. Even 1 turn would be... This is absurd, dude. Are you kidding? So far, they have not bricked on a draw step. God damn, man. That's tilting. play out my land in case I draw a glimpse. God. Yay, finally their first kind of brick. Dude. I guess now I have to draw Wrath of the Skies. They drew Hydra? Are you kidding? That is tilt beyond belief. Yeah, you give me the good game. They drew Hot Fire every single time. Well. Not how we wanted to start, huh? Every single one of their draws was absurd. Resistance, Tusker, Meddler, Battle Mage. The Priest was the only brick, but that allowed them to use the Voidcraw. Like, come on. Oh, that's tilting. Alright, we bring in the Charm. Debating if I want to bring in the Expel. They have double Voidcraw, so that's pretty good versus that, too. And we were over there drawing lands, right? How many lands did I see? 8, 9, 10, 11 lands? Debating if I want to shave a land now. I would sooner do that on the draw. I really don't like going down to 15, but it is true. I have a bunch of DFCs. Okay. Well, I would say they got pretty lucky there, but it is what it is. So notably, these are none of my sideboard cards, so this was always going to be a one-lander. This hand is garbage. Oh my lord. You have to be kidding me. Can't go down to 5. Need to rip some curve outs, please. What a frustrating game. Two of the cards I needed last game that would have won. Alright, better late than never, bug. We know their deck is very capable versus artifacts and enchantments. But is what it is. Yeah. Alright. No kill for the Void, so they're at 6 mana this turn, potentially. Okay. I'll Rose Cut here instead of a Johnny Felling. Umbra and Ironworks. Could just make a 4/5. Yeah, I think I'm just going to make a 4/5 here. I'm going to hold all my lands. Alright, there's the unsealing. We can enchant that. So they have a Stomp in their hand, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there they come. Whoopsies. That was very good for us. Okay, we'll take a little bit of good fortune. Ugh, I need to start pushing damage in, but I don't have a good way to do so. I don't want to play out the Ajani Fells. Debating if I want to proliferate here. But I guess a shield counter on our 4/5 is probably fine. Well, that's bad. Fanged Flames would be the only thing we can do here. Ajani Fells the Godsire doesn't work on that. Alright, let's go Glimpse for our... Sorry, Pinnacle Monk for our Glimpse. Feels like I'm gonna need Dig. Two, 4, 5. Alright, that taps the 4/5. Can still block and kill the breaker though. Alright, that wasn't the end of the world. Artist Harvester. Don't mind seeing that. One card in hand. So I actually need to get some energy before I glimpse in case I hit my Wrath of the Skies, right? So I think I'm supposed to go like this. If they have their Battle Mage, they get to bounce and kill. Yep. Their draw has been absurd every single game, man. Pretty tilting. Alright, I'm not dead here. Not this turn. And we can hit... If we hit the Wrath, we win. So... Plan is just to hit the Wrath. As such, I just want to chump the 4 damage. Alright. It is not Wrath of the Skies, my friends. Do I just get all the tokens? Guess we play the land out. Raven Charm doesn't really do much here, so we'll go Conduit Goblin. Get 2 tokens. Oh, this is a tilting first game for sure. Our first match. Oh, they have 2 Battle Mages. Yeah, I mean, their deck is very good. They've drawn very well, and we've drawn, I guess, worse. Really, really frustrating. Alright, Wrath of the Skies. Let's go. Halfway through our deck, and we haven't seen it. I don't think we revealed it off the first Rose-Caught Knight, right? Yeah, it's our only out, so we just go max chump. Actually, I guess I can afford to... Actually, we'd probably rather keep the mana here. Eat. So I need to hit our, like, sun, or whatever spirit. Not see Wrath. There it goes. That was our out. So now I don't think I have outs, right? No. Oh, incredible. Yeah, don't get me wrong, their deck was good, but they drew insanely well, and we did not draw very well. That is so frustrating, man. Okay, I mean, my deck's good enough. I can certainly rattle off a 3-0 with this card quality. Alright, easy keep. I will lead on planes in case we draw the red sources or the white sources. Hold the monk if possible. There was merit to playing that untapped so I could discharge end of turn and then play a 3-drop. This is an awkward draw now. Playing everything off of curve a bit. Obviously, we would really love to hit a land to Witch Enchanter the Gargoyle. Nice. Okay. Look who decided to show up. Tilt. Man, a land for a Johnny Fells there would be insane too. I guess I'm supposed to glimpse and set up for the Wrath. We'll play the Charge Bug for extra energies. I just jump and take 3 or 4. Right, they are missing lands. I think I like getting a little bit aggressive here. Because we could also just kill him with Scurry. Okay, Wrath for 3 looks incredibly good. I hope they play a land. Okay, that works too. So yeah, let's just... We Wrath for 3. We kill everything of theirs, and we keep our Enchanter plus our Ajani. Question is, do I want to hit him for 4 first and use 1 energy up? No, I think we want to preserve the energy. Oh, they can kill my Enchanter, right. I guess I should have attacked first. Okay. Well, that wasn't the end of the world. Maybe I got a little bit too careless there, though. But yeah, this is pretty insane follow-up. Now, remember, they have basically all spells in their hand if they don't have a land drawn for the turn, so I do now need to kill them pretty quickly before they can start deploying everything out, but I think killing the amulet when they had that much energy was kind of a necessity. Can I kill them here? Gremlins gives us 4 energy. I can discharge for... So I can Gremlins and discharge, activate the Scurry for 2. They would get to block one of the Gremlins. No, that wouldn't work, would it? So I think we just Scurry. No activate. Attack for 5 menace. Don't make a token. Man, if they have their own Wrath of Skies, that is going to be a good beat. Right. Not bad. I think they clearly have something here. Dog Umbra, that's fine. Let's see. Good game, am I dead? Put a shield on the bug. Pass. Like wing it plus double strike? Okay. Phew. Alright, so they are on Jeskai energies. This is a matchup where the Expel is actually pretty good. Because usually we're going to be giving the opponent like 2 or 3 life. I think I cut a land on the draw as well now. I don't think I want another Thraben Charm, but I guess they did show Dog Umbra plus Unicorn. I think we're just going to run it like that. You never know when people give you the GGs. Do they mean GG for them or GG for you? Right. Oh, wow, they're off it. Okay. It could be that our opponent already had 2 losses. I am not actually sure. Sure, whatever. I mean, that is the second best scenario. First scenario is just beating them naturally. We're playing against Lord Tups. Let's see if we can get our man. Alright, sad keeper. Once again, hoping to just naturally draw a mountain here so I don't need to play out the monk. Didn't. Bolting myself versus a turn 1 Pteramander, not the greatest. Oh, there's the Ramalama Ding Dong too, okay. So I can cycle Angel and play out a 2-drop next turn, but... we could Glimpse and try to hardcast the Angel versus him. Remember that time I passed the Meltdown? I remember. Glimpsing into Emperor of Bones is a little bit scary. But now I can't cycle the Angel because of that. Okay, we lose our Solstice. But we get a potential Angel next turn. Eating the Pteramander and the Ram is pretty great. Okay. I guess maybe the Charge Bug is a better hit now. Ram and Charge Bug. I mean, this is Exile, so I could hit the Transmog. One, two, three, four. Well, I guess he can flip that, can't he? No, once we get rid of the Ram, I guess the Charge Bug is of less relevance. Our fear is that he's going to have a way to kill. Okay, so he's going to poop out my Solstice Zealot and tap, I guess. That's fine. So gain 6 life here. So we can go Bestow Unicorn plus Umbra next turn. Drossclaw. He's gonna move it, I guess. Wait, no, that doesn't do anything. Because I can just double block the Emperor if he makes it a 5/5. If I get to untap with Angel, I think we are going to have a hard time losing. Go for the 2-turn flying clock. We don't want to attack with Rhino here. We want to leave it back, even though it would attack as a 4/4. We cannot lose to like a Infernal Captor stealing because we can dog Umbra, which is insane versus steal effects. It would stop him from attacking with it, but also give it back to us with the Umbra armor. Alright, one card. One chance. That's... So he might have a splash if he's playing Sheltering. Okay. Don't want to lose to the double strike card. We only lose one creature here, so it can't get wrecked by a Cursed Marauder. Let's go Inventor with Energy. We might be just showing him a few extra cards, but it's not a big deal. He did have the Breathe. Alright, nice. Got him. Okay. Expel comes in. Thraben Charm is okay versus red-black, just for the damage. And I guess the possible Transmog Exile, but... Oh, we already have 2 Witch Enchanters and the Angel of Ruins. I don't think we need to make too many more sideboard options. Yeah, our deck should be incredible versus artifacts. It could just have a meltdown as well. Kind of funny. Alright. I shaved on the land again on the draw. Oh my god. This is a keep, but it's not good. Alright, he mulliganed to 6 and has a turn 1 Simulacrum, so it's like he mulliganed down to 5. Kind of. First draw step being a land is not good. Okay, there we go. That's great. We still wanted to attack when given the opportunity. Cursed Mirror. Whoa. Love it. So he can hit me for 3 here, I guess. I don't think there's a need to get uber aggressive here. Can't exile that quite yet. Oh my god, help. We can block the transmog and set up for him bringing it back as a 3/3, and then we exile it. That's not crazy. It's not terrible. The battle of the aggro decks flooding out. Okay, there's the Ramalama. Good draw. Get witched. Eviscerator's Insight the Ram. He's off it. He must have 2 lands in his hand. Both players were flooding out, but like I said, our deck is insane versus the red-black artifact deck. Okay, so 1 more win and we will qualify. Our deck is good enough. Cross our fingers. That first loss stings, but hey, if we can convert to a 3-1, you know, that's still good. That would still be fantastic. Let's have a nice, easy curve-out beatdown. Ugh. Keep, right? Sad keep. Draw a Wrath of the Skies. Isn't that always our game? Just draw Wrath of the Skies? Green, white, black. Alright, Forest to start. Basking Rootwalla turn 2, or Basking Broodscale turn 2. 2-drop plays in my red-white deck. Creature, anyway. Witch Enchanter should be very good versus green-whites. Alright, found ourselves a Enchanter target. Too much land here, friend. Okay, no Thraben Charm, so they can just level up their Brood. So they could have an Expel or a Dog Umbra. Those would be the annoying removal spells. God, please just move the Kite over to the Brood Scale. That'd be great. Oh, they can add a 1/1 counter to the Brood Scale. Yeah, that's bad. Shoot. Alright, come on, Wrath of the Skies, Wrath of the Skies, Wrath of the Skies. Where are you when I need you? I can either soak up 4 damage or just go to 13. I guess we'll take the hit for now. Oh, do they have a DFC that they're considering playing as a land? Must be. Yeah, they definitely do. So, is it gonna be their own Witch Enchanter? Is it gonna be a Battle of the Bridge or whatever, Bridgeworks battle? Time will tell. Obviously, it could be a ton of other things, but any green-white combo color DFC. Since they have the two spawn tokens, it wasn't necessary for them to play out a land, most likely. Yeah, there's the expel. All right. Yep, there it is. Strength of the Harvest. Wrath of the Skies for the win. Let's go. That's good. So I'm just gonna dog Umbra now their brood scale. Uh-oh. Go to 9. Ay, 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 ay. Okay, well, at least we have the tapper for now. There goes our Witch Enchanter. Kind of want to just draw 2 lands. Hardcast Angel, permanently get rid of the Dread Mask would be so good. We're definitely on the back foot. We need them to brick on a turn or two. We're very close to being able to go stable. Like a land next turn for a Johnny plus discharge is huge. Alright. Okay. Land next turn, and I think we are looking pretty good. Ah, damn it. So I could actually discharge, not kill something, Jolted Awake back the Witch Enchanter. But I guess we just gotta get rid of their Oozewag now. Alright, if I need them to draw a land here. Please, just a brick for one turn. I'm at 3. Ah, let's go. Okay. Okay, okay. I'm wondering if I just do want to do that play of discharging for 0. And then jolting awake back my enchanter. I think I like that. This also gives us 1 excess energy for tapping. I mean, it sucks I lose value on the Angel of the Ruins, but... Are you kidding? This game is so incredibly frustrating sometimes. They're splashing Flage, so... I mean, I'm sure they have a second red source to bring it back from the graveyard, but that is absurd. Absurd! We win in like 2 turns. Well, you're getting double strike next turn on our 4-5. I mean, I hate saying this, but I feel like so far our opponents that have beaten us have gotten more lucky than anything. Golly, man. What a tilt. Okay. Good beats. It's a fine looking opener. With Glimpse, I would really like to not play the Pinnacle Monk as a land. Wondering if I want to run out the Sundering as a tapped land now. I think I do. Flage off the frickin' top. If they make their dog a 4-4, I'll just double block it. No problem. Guess we run out the creature as a land now. As if we glimpse and hit Wrath of the Skies, we can cast it, although we're probably not going to want to do that for a little while. I'm definitely trading Spirit off here if they offer. Because that'll allow us to start attacking with a flyer with our Ironworks. I don't know if I want to trade off the dog or the Evangel for their dog now. Probably not. It's possible I should be bringing in the second Thraben Charm, given that they have the Flage. Because Thraben Charm acts as a fine removal spell, and then I can exile Graveyard in a pinch. If they do have the mana and the means. Alright, play out your Hydra. +3/+3. I know you got it. I'm gonna time out, bro. Yep, there it is. Easy. We're gonna have enough energy to make another golem here. Yeah, we'll definitely want to bring in the other charm if we get to a game 3. Because now we've also seen Hydra. That's fine. It's already done its job. In the spades. And now we start pushing. They're one card off of being able to Flage if they can find a second red source, but there's that. Easy. Let's go. What the heck? Rounder of Truth. is a weird card. Can I kill them? I get 5 energy. I could double activate. They block 1. Take 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Not quite. Yeah, so it looks like Flage might just be like maybe a glorified Helix in their deck. They might have a way to like jolt it, awake it, or whatever, but I mean, again, I'm sure they're running at least 2 mountain. There's the jolt. Right, that should do her. So randomly running the white flare, which if they are, then, I mean, good for them. Okay. God dang it, dude. So second charm in, but what would I cut? Guess the knight? The knight's been really solid, but it's not necessary. Okay. Let's just cut one of our top cards, top end cards, since they're on the play. This is for all the marbles, friends. This is for going to draft number 2 or crying more than I already am. Frickin' perfect draw Eldrazi. Perfect draw Flage. Our deck's good. We've drawn Wrath of the Skies like once or something. Put Wrath in my hand, let them overcommit, and let me Wrath them to the Stone Age, and then we laugh, please. It's a good enough opener, no removal though. Please, 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 please. Not like this. Don't let me die to the kite. They're just gonna have like turn 2 dog or something. Oh, nothing. Nice. Okay, well. I need to draw no more lands, please. Come on, deck. You know, if they can draw Flage every single game, why can't I draw Wrath of Skies once? It's a good draw. I didn't notice. Did they actually have a different art mountain earlier? They might have. I like just getting the flyer here and getting extra energies. There's double red. Okay. You know what it could be? I would not be surprised if they don't have more than 2 mountains in their deck. And if that's the case, I might be able to Sundering Eruption a mountain. It's kind of hilarious. Are they gonna Horrific Assault my flyer? I think they are. Yeah. Okay, well there's the charm. Okay, let's just get back our 1-drop. Then I can also make a 3/3. For now. Still don't know why that Drowner of Truth was in their deck, besides maybe needing an extra playable. Gonna kill their dog in response, and I think I will go for the Sundering Eruption next turn. That's quite good. See if they have another red source by blowing up this mountain. I don't want to blow up a plains because white is one of their main colors. You just get it back. Nice. Okay. I'm gonna let them block the spirit if they want to. It's actually pretty good for us that they traded off, because now the charge bug can start doing real work. Removal's fine, as long as they're not developing out. Excellent. Let's excuse me, freaking get it. And I'm gonna cut it, homie. 3, 4. Alright, everything's menace. Let's get the frickin' win, dude! Oh! Would have tilted off the face of the earth. Suck it, Flage. Suck it good. And that Sundering on their only second red source. Ah. King. Alright, I did lose round 1, but again, it was kind of hilarious the way we did, so good beats. Our deck was great. We didn't draw our pick one, pack one enough, but we didn't even draw Gremlins. We drew it, what, once? MVPs here. These Witch Enchanters, by far. This is why you take these DFCs so high. Not only are they just, yeah, I mean, you saw how they worked. I feel good. We went 3-1, so we did give a loss, but I feel good. That means I will be back for another video after this one. I do not have any more losses to give, but I think 2 wins will give us the cash, so let's convert, and we'll see you back for the next video, day 2, part 2. Love you, bye.